So today we have a question about worshipping gurus and also wonderful Guru Gita, beautiful ancient scripture about, actually it's like poem, huge mantra, huge poem in Sanskrit about beauty of Guru devotion. Well, there is no any contradiction between different kinds of yoga. In the basic branches of yoga, it's like meditation, which is Raja Yoga, Kriya Yoga. Then another one is Jnana Yoga, Yoga of wisdom. Then Bhakti Yoga, Yoga of devotion. And then Karma Yoga, Yoga of action. There is no any contradiction, and all of them may function and work and help only if you use them simultaneously. I mean, it is impossible to be just Bhakti Yogi, you just worship. I mean, if you're not meditating, your worship is just religious fanatism. You know, to be real bhakti, to be real devotee, you have to meditate. It's like, it's impossible to practice meditation without jnana yoga, because if you're just meditating, of course, naturally, fruit of that meditation is wisdom. And karma yoga is action. Naturally, you serve to the people, you help to the people, and that's karma yoga, yoga of action. And of course, worship to Guru is one of the most difficult, subtle and misunderstood questions. And it was always like that. Do not think that, okay, now we have huge troubles with Guru business. It was always like that. Because real Guru is your absolute consciousness. Real Guru is God inside your heart. Real Guru is the self, which is impersonal, and it's a light of your spiritual heart. That's the top Guru. And if we, not intellectually, but through inner actual experience, really somehow stay in that understanding of that true Supreme Sadguru, then all questions about Guru worship, they become proper and clear. Because if we just forget that real Guru is true self, then we just become pagan and worship to the guys and girls who will cheat us, because we like to be cheated by somebody. So it means if you stay in understanding, in contemplation, Supreme Guru in your heart, then you may meet dozens of gurus who will teach you meditation, mantra, philosophy. And yeah, you will respect and worship to them, but in a sense, you know that they are just reflection of absolute consciousness. And when you meet somebody as the Guru who is teaching you something, do not forget, but that somebody, okay, he or she is instrument in the divine plan, but also this person is human being, and it may be sometimes right, sometimes wrong. Nobody is ideal, and that's our old question. The Oriental approach is, unfortunately, to create illusion of ideal Guru. You know, you go to so-called Indians guru and they all pretend that they are ideal. Perfect, angels, but they are not, because sometimes we know many evil stories about that. Western approach much better, because, okay, I'm always giving as example Dr. Wayne Dyer, because, or for example Baba Ram Dass, or for example, okay, maybe I may even mention Louis Hay, but maybe for me Baba Ram Dass and Wayne Dyer are better examples. None of that Western gurus pretend that they are ideal. For example, when Dr. Wayne Dyer was, in a process of divorce, he was openly discussing, okay guys, I'm in a process of divorce. When some of his children got certain problems, he was openly discussing that. Dr. Wayne Dyer easily spoke about his difficult and complicated relationship with his father and how he overcome that difficulties. That's absolutely real picture of normal human being, and that's, by the way, original Indian Buddhist approach, because Buddha never spoke about himself as God, as perfect. I mean, maybe Buddhists create God out of him, maybe Buddhists created perfect stature out of Buddha, but he was a real living being who, with the help of meditation and self-inquiry, though self-inquiry is not Buddhist terminology, but anyway, he experienced that absolute reality. And who care, how can we call it in Buddhist, Hindu, Biblic way? This absolute reality is absolute reality. Self or non-self is finally the same. And we have to respect gurus, because that's source of knowledge, source of techniques, source of philosophy. And guru can be not only human being, guru can be in the form of book, ancient scriptures or modern books. Okay, now we have videos, that's also form of guru. Even any given situation can be guru. By the way, sometimes people may play role of guru even without know about it. And it's all way of our understanding. So in Guru Gita, okay, that's Lord Shiva giving instruction to the goddess Parvati about how to worship Guru. But wait a moment, Lord Shiva is symbol of true self. So that's true self. What does mean Goddess Parvati? Goddess Parvati means personality, means jiva, personal self, or it means energy also. So it means absolute reality in the form of Shiva, absolute consciousness, giving instruction to the personal self how to worship Guru. But always tricky stuff is if we understand Guru as somebody, he or she, who is sitting somewhere in front of you, then it's not spirituality. It's better than nothing. That's better than just no practice at all, but it's just a first step, and actually it's not a bad one. But real worship to Guru in a balance, when anyway you fix your attention on the source of your consciousness, which is real Supreme Master. And that's absolutely clear. Okay, you read any books, you meet any people, learn from any sources and worship to that sources, because they're all helpful. But worship in a very subtle way. Because if we're losing that understanding, then we jump into the confusion, and we let people to manipulate us. So that means there's no any contradictions. Everything is in oneness. Means true self is a true guru, but you respect and receive knowledge from people who teach you. That's how it is. Because always extreme is stupid. Some people say, okay, the true guru true guru is my true self. It means I'm denying all masters. There are people like that, and it's very poor situation because they can't learn properly. By the way, the people who deny gurus, actually it's an ego trick. Why people deny gurus? Because it's ego. It sounds wonderful. Okay, why I have to worship the gurus if I am true self? Well, sound beautiful, but really actually ego trick behind that. But another extreme is when people forget their own divinity and just start to worship the so-called gurujis and whatever, waste time, all that outside things. So actually I like Guru Gita very much, and some part of this Guru Gita I chant almost every day. Like Guru Stotram is the part of Guru Gita. It's wonderful.